Maria, and her topic is wasteless conversation. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure with the look. It was like it's wasteless conversation. All right.
Do you guys ever talk to anybody, friends, people you meet? It just seems like they always just have like wasteless conversation, like as far as like always saying that they're going to do this, or even conversation with just meeting people. I don't know if to call those kind of people liars, or is it just wasteless conversation? You know how guys just like want to sell you dreams. Like, have you ever experienced any friends or anybody you ever met that just feel like they're just dream sellers? It's like they tell you things that they look forward to do, they want to do, they want to make you feel like these are things that they're going to do, but it's just like none of the things ever get done. So I just feel like people like that are just like wasteless conversations to me. And it's like I've always find or meet or run into people that just have these wasteless conversations. I'm now feeling like I'm a social worker that's really getting underpaid or not paid.
Could it be that they're trying to impress you by telling you all these things?
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe they're intimidated by you or something about you, and they want to impress you with all this possibilities that are not going to happen.
But who wants to just give conversation that's not going to happen?
But that's because it's
this
not
out there.
right. That's because it's not you. I know women that are like that they always want my opinion or okay, or they're trying to compete or outdo me, or they're talking about or gossiping about someone else, and I'm trying to curve the conversation the other way so I'm not rude, because I'm like this. I really don't care. My attitude is like, I really don't care.
But I'm trying to figure out, how do I feel so open to people that they just have these wasteless conversations with me?
Well, maybe that's just your personality.
I'm over it.
Maybe they have the dream, but not the drive as well. Like they really want to accomplish something, but it's really hard. It's to talk about it and do about it are two different things. And it can be difficult to connect the two.
I'm kind of thinking I should have been a social worker.
Now, how about this? That you have movement, especially now, going on in your life, and you're growing. There's positive movement coming from different areas. 2016 is definitely your year. You announced that, you prophesied it, you already state what you're not going to put up with. So I think that has a lot to do with certain things come at you that you're getting so turned off, and it's like a block. I don't want that in my space. Okay, so now you're dealing with, you have movement, positive movement, but you got other people that are around you that are chickens or pigeons, and you're soaring. No, seriously, no, listen to where I'm going with this. And you're soaring like an eagle. Okay, and instead of them trying to reach where you're at and maybe finding your niche to help with the dream that they see you moving in, and you allowing you to inspire them, they want to talk about if I could have, would have, should have, or whatever that's going on. So it seems like they're dreamers, but not putting anything to it. So now, believe it or not, it's a competition to impress you. That's what it is, because they want to be where you're at, and you got to be careful of those people, because they'll end up being stabbing haters because they don't know where to go with that. Now, I have friends where this is what's going on with me. And even more so because I have so much movement going on in my life right now, I don't have time for the craziness. And that's in a lightly way that I was saying. I'll tell you what the word that I would like to say off the air. I don't
Shade.
I don't have time for that. I'm on a movement. I have a lot of things going on. And unless you're bringing something to the table where I can assist you, because I'm that type of person, will assist you with your goals and your dreams.
Yeah, because I'm the type of person that let's just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I'll assist you in it. I'll help you grow. But you're not going to come and bring that negative into me and within my circle. And not that I'm going to be questioning myself, because I know where I'm going, but it's wasteless conversation, and it's negative, and it's a foul spirit that I don't even want to be a part of. So it's such a turnoff, and that's where you're at right now. That's why certain things are discussing you because you got all this positive and then you got some crazy stupid stuff going on, and it's like, look, I'll help you get where you're going, but if you're going to come up with a bunch of excuses on why you can't get there, I don't want to hear it. And then you want to compare, then you want to say certain things, and all it is
But
shade.
then people start to think that, you being shady. It's not that you being shady, but it's just sometimes things that people just carry is just very wasteless.
Right.
It's just like, and I'm not saying that everybody move in the same, direction and move at the same pace,
Right.
but it's just some people just really just have a whole bunch of just wasteless conversation, like childish stuff they're still talking about that's going on, calling you with all kinds of like just
Right.
negative things, just like things that's just like not even at my age range as being, just things that I don't even have to go back and forth with my daughter that will be 21 and say things to her like, Tiana, you know better. But it's like you get a lot of, I don't even go through that with her. So I'm just like these adults that's just carrying just like this, just
the cattiness, the ratchetness, and it's like your eyes are being open because you're starting to soar like an eagle. So now you're soaring with other eagles. We are all eagles right here. We all are eagles right here. So you're soaring with us. And not that you're better than anyone else, but when someone comes with the stupid stuff and the shade and all that other creepy stuff, it's like, why do I have to drop down to here and listen to that? I'm turned off because what's all around me is movement and happening. And I'm listening to all the stupid stuff, and it's like, I'll help you assist you to get where you're going. But if you're going to be doing all this crazy stuff, I don't have time for that. You know what? When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and praise God I'm a survivor, and it's been a little over 5 years now, I look at life so much different, ladies. So much different. That when certain things come at me, it's like, oh, heck to the no. Hell to the no. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this. I did not sign up to fight for my life and win, to go backwards with all this negative stuff trying to enter into my spirit. No, I have been given a second, a third, a fourth, or whatever chance, and I'm going to take advantage of it until I can't anymore, and I don't have time for that negative space in my life. Not that I don't fall short for it or I don't give somebody else that, but if I'm put in check, after a while, when I think about it, I'll come back and say, okay, all right, fine, you're right, and I'll make it right. Because I'm not perfect, although we all think we are from time to time, but you're at a space where you're growing.
Yeah, and I just have to learn how to just always stop feeling so bad, because I'm just feeling so bad for people all the time, and I just think they just feel like, oh, I could call Tawana. I could tell Tawana. I could say
what
this
that's
to
in you is not to be taken away, but there is also a line drawn in the sand. Now, if you accept that crap, then you start acting like what's being thrown at you, and you have elevated. Like I said, you're soaring with eagles.
Yeah, but this been going on. And every time I talk to people just always say, because you have that kind of spirit. You have that kind of personality.
You stop making yourself so available to others.
And you have to look at it like people oftentimes are their own issues. Like they have problems because of themselves. So you have to look at it this way. Well, you did that. That's not my problem.
Have people, no shade. I even have people sometime on Facebook that inbox me like their personal problems, and they'll say to me, can you call me? I need to talk to you. And I be saying like, I don't know these people from like a can of paint. So I don't know if it's because I feel like that's something I wouldn't just reach out to do. I know the world is just going through it. Mm-hmm. But I just be like, wow, some of the people that reach out to me, it's just like.
And it may be even more because you're in the limelight now, too. Mm-hmm. And certain topics that you are addressing. I get people that always, before I even had a show, everybody always did that because, I have a young spirit, although I have age on me. That's because I started very young. Things that you ladies are doing, I've done that a long time ago. And you hear some of the stories that I come out with, and that's only some of them that I'm willing to come out with, because some of them is like some of them I keep in the closet, and when I open up the door, I'm kicking them bones back in. You know, but when more you're in the limelight and certain topics that you pick, you're gonna and what you represent, people are gonna come at you like that. Just like rated M for mature. Don't be surprised when they hear you hit a certain subject, they're not hitting you up on it. We have listeners all over. And they look at, yeah, they're hitting women in power. They're hitting certain things. People are going to start asking, well, can you be a speaker? And it's like, me being a speaker? What is it? Because it sounds like you got all this going on and that you know what you know. But you're going to be used. You're going to be used by God. This is a platform for you to be used by God, for people to hear. And you just put it out there. I wouldn't give them their number.
Can you what?
Can you get paid? You do get paid. You do get paid.
Just,
in a way,
it's just not monetary.
You're just not getting monetary paid. Because whatever that you may say, even now, could stop maybe somebody from jumping off the bridge. Yeah, so it's like nothing that we say here and we do is done in vain. There's always someone listening. There's always some, and you're going to get disgusted with certain things with wasteless conversation. Because, like I said, was it last week? I never heard of women going out and partying together and all they have is their cell phone in their hand and they're like dancing and stuff like that instead of sitting and talking. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? I go out with you and you got your cell phone in your hand and not once have you communicated with me. And it's like, oh, I could have kept my little $20 or $30 and going out. My gas money, my little one beer that I might have had drank or whatever, sitting in the chair. My ankles.
You had that beer, you need somebody to talk to you.
Yep. Sitting in the chair, my ankles swelling up. You know, it's like, dang. You know, like, dang, this is all that I got, ladies' night. And you're all up on Facebook and I'm sitting right here like, hello. So that's wasteless conversation too. We really need to be able to talk to and get that relationship at the tables. Like you see a commercial and everybody's at the dinner table and everybody has a cell phone and nobody's communicating.
It's like, if we're going to do something, let's do it. I'm all for girl power, but you know, if we're going to do something, let's do it. I ain't that talk about it and just keep trying to drag it and see when it's going to, you know, come into play. I know everything takes steps. But, you know, once I'm in a position to do something and my mind is somewhere, I'm just ready to just roll. I hear you. Well, on that note, folks, we're going to go to break. And what we have coming up is me, the one and only Miss TR, with beauty awareness. And I just got something for you to think about. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Rated M.